What if I told you that some of the most insane homes on Earth are so exclusive, so private, and so expensive that you just can't buy them, even if you're a billionaire? Not because they aren't worth the money, but because they were never meant to be sold. These are homes built for kings, tech titans, oil magnates, and royalty. Properties so rare that they exist in a completely different category from luxury real estate. We're talking about private islands, hidden megamansions, royal residences, and estates that have never once been listed on the market. And in today's video, we're diving into billionaire homes money can't buy. Properties that are so exclusive, access alone is a privilege. But before we begin, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you want more content on extreme wealth, luxury lifestyles, and the most insane assets owned by the world's elite. Because trust me, this list only gets crazier. Let's get into it. When people think about expensive homes, they usually think about mansions in Beverly Hills or penthouses in New York. But those are still part of the open market. Billionaire-level exclusivity starts when a property is no longer just expensive, but completely unavailable. One of the best examples of this is Buckingham Palace in London. This is not just a house. It is one of the most iconic properties in the world and the official residence of the British monarch. With over 700 rooms, including staterooms, private apartments, offices, and even its own medical center and post office, Buckingham Palace operates more like a self-contained city than a home. Its estimated value runs into the billions of dollars. But here's the key detail. You can't buy it. Ever. Because it's not privately owned in the traditional sense. It belongs to the Crown Estate and is held in trust for the nation. Even if someone had unlimited wealth, this is not a property that could ever be transferred through a normal transaction. And that's what makes it so fascinating. It represents a level of wealth that goes beyond money. Now let's take it to something even more modern. A home that isn't tied to royalty, but still feels completely untouchable. That would be Antilia in Mumbai, owned by Mukesh Ambani. This is one of the most famous private residences in the world, and for good reason. Standing at around 27 stories tall, Antilia is not just a house, it's a vertical palace. It includes multiple swimming pools, a private theater, a ballroom, a health spa, a temple, and even entire floors dedicated just to parking luxury cars. It reportedly requires hundreds of staff members to maintain daily operations. And while its estimated value is often placed between $1 to $2 billion, the real reason it belongs on this list is simple. It was custom built. This is not a property that could ever realistically appear on the market. It was designed specifically for one of the richest families in the world, tailored to their lifestyle, their needs, and their vision. Even if it were somehow listed, the combination of cultural significance, personalization, and sheer scale would make it almost impossible to transfer. Now let's move to something more hidden. Because not all billionaire homes are designed to be seen. Some are designed to disappear. Take Larry Ellison's Japanese-style estate in Woodside, California. Ellison, the co-founder of Oracle, is known for his obsession with Japanese architecture and design. His estate is not a traditional mansion, but a carefully constructed environment inspired by feudal Japanese palaces. We're talking about artificial lakes, tea houses, bridges, and structures built using traditional materials and techniques. This property reportedly cost over $200 million to create. But here's what makes it special. It's not just a home. It's an experience. It's a personal vision brought to life, something that cannot be replicated or easily transferred. Even if someone else bought the land, they wouldn't be buying the same meaning behind it. And that's a recurring theme with billionaire homes. At this level, the value is not just in the property. It's in the story. Now let's take it to Europe. Because when it comes to historic estates, things get even more exclusive. Consider Villa Leopolda in the south of France. This property is one of the most legendary estates in the world. Originally built for King Leopold II of Belgium, the villa sits on massive land overlooking the French Riviera. It has been owned by some of the wealthiest individuals in history, including billionaires and royalty. The estate features sprawling gardens, multiple buildings, and a level of privacy that is almost impossible to find today. While it has changed hands in the past, it rarely enters the market. And when it does, it becomes one of the most expensive properties in the world. But in reality, properties like this are almost never truly available. They exist in a closed circle of ultra-wealthy buyers, where access matters more than money. Now let's go even further. Because some billionaire homes are not even on land. They are entire islands. One of the most famous examples is Lanai in Hawaii, also owned by Larry Ellison. Ellison purchased 98% of the island for around $300 million. Let that sink in. Not a house, an island. Lanai includes resorts, infrastructure, natural landscapes, and private developments. It is essentially a self-contained world. And while technically an island can be sold, the reality is very different. These kinds of assets are so rare, so complex, and so large-scale that finding a buyer is almost impossible. You're not just buying land. You're buying responsibility, infrastructure, and an entire ecosystem, which makes it far more than a real estate transaction. Now let's talk about something even more modern. Because billionaires today are building homes that feel more like technology hubs than traditional mansions. A perfect example is Bill Gates' mansion, known as Xanadu 2.0. Located in Washington, this house is one of the most technologically advanced homes ever built. It features sensors that adjust lighting, temperature, and music based on who is in the room. Guests can even carry devices that personalize the environment as they move through the house. The property includes a massive library, an underwater music system in the pool, and cutting-edge sustainability features. But here's what makes it truly unique. It was built around one person's lifestyle. You can't replicate that. You can't just buy it and expect it to function the same way, because the entire system is tailored to its owner. And that's what separates billionaire homes from luxury homes. Luxury homes are impressive. Billionaire homes are personal. Now let's shift to something even more private. Because some of the most exclusive homes in the world are designed to never be seen. There are estates owned by ultra-high net worth individuals in places like Switzerland, Dubai, and remote parts of the United States that don't appear on public records in the same way. Some are hidden behind layers of ownership structures. Some are located in areas with strict privacy laws. And some are simply never photographed. These homes are not built for attention. They are built for security, for privacy, for control. And that makes them even more unattainable. Because you can't buy something you don't even know exists. Now here's something interesting. At the billionaire level, owning a home is no longer about having a place to live. It's about creating a space that reflects identity, power, and vision. That's why so many of these properties are custom-built from the ground up. They are designed over years, sometimes decades, with teams of architects, engineers, and designers working together to create something that has never existed before. And once it's complete, it becomes irreplaceable. Which brings us back to the core idea of this video. Money can buy a lot of things. It can buy luxury. It can buy access. It can buy incredible homes. But there is a level beyond that. A level where ownership is not just about money, but about position, history, and individuality. And that's where these homes exist. They are not just expensive. They are untouchable. Because even if you had unlimited wealth, you still might not be able to get them. And that's what makes them so fascinating. So now I want to ask you something. If you had unlimited money, would you rather own a massive modern mansion like Antilia, or something more private and historic like Villa Leopolda? Let me know in the comments.